208 in the 2021 NFL Draft. Seattle Seahawks selected Stone Forsythe out of the University of Florida. Some guys had him as early as a second-round guy. The reason why he fell, we'll just jump right into it, and the reason why he fell was he's a big dude that leans on people and doesn't show the aggression that's necessary to make that necessary jump that NFL scouts want to see, that you're just coming off the ball and his run blocking was the reason for his fall. Ultimately, for the reason for his fall to the 6th round, and the Seahawks benefit because this dude can pass block. It goes against everything. It doesn't necessarily go against everything that Pete Carroll stands for, but it is out of Pete's realm to take somebody of this dude's stature. He's 6'8". He's a massive, massive dude, 310 pounds, but he's fluid. He's very, very athletic for somebody that is so big. He's close to 6'9". Some NFL scouting websites had him at 6'9". Some guys had him at 6'8". He reminds me a lot of Zach Banner. He's plays for the Pittsburgh Steelers right now. He's somebody who's just flies on the radar. He's made a solid career. Somebody who he's not going to blow you out of the water or anything by any means, but he's someone who I think the Seahawks can develop. He has a trait right now that he has a craft that he is very good at. He's very good at pass blocking. He's very fluid. I would like to see him he needs to be more influential or more powerful with closing off the B gap when he is coming down. He does give pass rushers an easy two-way go. But he played in the SEC. He played at Florida. He had a really, really solid season this year. He started, I think, over the past 2 years, in 30 games, he started around 20, or out of 48 games, he started 24 or something like that. 12 games started last year, 71.2 grade on PFF. I'm a big fan of his. I interacted with somebody on Twitter. I saw this play specifically that we're going to break down right away. And it was a really early portion of the draft period, and it was somebody completely random that they dropped just a video underneath someone else's tweet, and I was reading it, and I'm like, this dude seems pretty good. What's his holdup? And then he was actually turned out to be a Florida fan, or going to the University of Florida. I don't know which one, but he knew a lot about the guy, Stone Forsythe. And he said the only issue is run blocking, but if he goes to a zone blocking schemed NFL team, then he should succeed. He's a very, very good pass blocker. He's very fluid. He goes against Azeez Olajari. If I'm butchering the name, I apologize now, but Azeez was a pick by the Indianapolis Colts on day 2. He was a projected first-round pick. Phenomenal athlete, but Stone Forsythe stoned him. He stoned him. He's a big dude. Honestly, I'm very excited about this guy because he's massive. The Seahawks haven't taken somebody this massive in a long, long time. He's very fluid. I could watch his pass over and over again because it's just fluid. He's patient. He waits for things. Sets up a great lane here for Kyle Trask to step up to, but he didn't need to. He completed the throw anyway, but he does a great job here staying eye to eye with Azeez. He he stays patient with it, and you love seeing that. It's a thing of art. It's a thing of art to be able to see, and then he leans on him at the end and just to wash him out and make sure he keeps the quarterback clean, and that's what you love. So this play, again, it's your main focus right here when you're watching this play is going to be watching his punch. You're going to watch his hands hit Azeez right in the chest. You want to hit him. You want to get between the chest plate, right between his numbers, and be able to punch him and stonewall him, and you'll catch him right here. Good, and he's done. It's over. Kyle Trask is already loading up to make this throw right here. The play's pretty much over right here for Azeez. Zuri. Um, Big Stone Forsythe. Like in the 6th round, I think he's an absolute steal just because of his pass blocking abilities. He's already got a craft that he's bringing in and makes him all that much more coachable, because the coaching staff, the strength and conditioning coordinators, the offensive coordinators, everybody can now, they know he can pass block. Now they can focus on, okay, Dwayne Brown, let's focus maybe a little bit more on the run block. Here's how we're going to get out of this left tackle stance. Here's how you're going to get out of a right tackle stance. Things that Dwayne Brown's going to be able to teach him. I think Forsythe is just going to bring huge levels. As long as he can absorb these kind of things and he's able to translate, I think he's athletic enough. There's a play that I'm going to jump into right here. You want to see athletic. You want to see double pancakes. Bang. 1, 2. Bye-bye. See you later. You telling me this guy can't play at the next level and he can't be a solid contributor to the Seattle Seahawks? I fully believe that this guy is going to make an impact at some point down the road. Seahawks. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but at some point down the road, I do see Stone Forsythe making an impact on the Seattle Seahawks. He could see game reps this year. I'm excited that this year we're going to be able to watch him in preseason, so I can maybe cool my jets a little bit and get over the whole excitement of, we're getting new guys. That's why. I think John Schneider and Pete Carroll really did a good job. They went out of character. This entire draft went out of character for Pete Carroll and John Schneider. They took a shorter corner with, shorter arms. He's under 6 foot, not a regular corner that we take, and we trade up, take a primary pass blocking tackle for depth and contingency. That was the big thing that I was preaching on. That's what I think they did a really good job on. They got a contingency plan at the tackle position. Somebody who is super athletic. I can't get over this. This is a double pancake. Twice we saw Quinn Miners and we see Stone Forsythe too. Honestly, he was a fan favorite of mine. He just wasn't someone that I wanted to hype up because he was predicted to be a later round guy. But Mitchell Schwartz said today on Twitter that he was predicted to be a 2nd to 3rd round pick on some teams' boards because of potential. He's clean. He's really clean medically. He's got a good background. His dad played in the NFL for the Cincinnati Bengals. Then he bounced around in the Arena League. Honestly, he could play guard. He could play tackle. He brings a lot of possibilities for the future, and I'm excited for Seahawks fans. Guys, if you haven't already, follow me on Twitter at BigCanada79. Follow us at MNR Sports 604, and follow Maddie at MaddieDub82. So I appreciate everybody coming out, following along. Maybe we helped it out. We're just trying to keep it simple, and that's it. Appreciate having everybody out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like button. Comment about future guys that you want to see. We're getting into the later half of the off season, and it's going to get boring. So let us know what you guys want to see in the future. Cheers.